Here we go, Colin to serve.
Rocket of a shot there from Colin to start with.
Right away, you can see there's a real pace to the game. The first rally, even.
1-0. Point.
Loose shot there from Robbie. It's a good start now from Colin.
2-0.
It's a massive game for Colin, isn't it?
Just going back to a quick point on Sean there, it's such a fantastic legacy that Sean McCarthy has left here now in regards to this tournament.
0-2.
The list of players, of generations of players that have now coming here and make Belfast one of their homes in the tournaments. It's unbelievable. He rang my father to invite me here back in 1997, and it was like a breakthrough moment for me playing handball. So he's left a fantastic legacy behind him now, and it's great to see you guys carrying it forward.
1-2.
I know with a big act to follow from the tournaments that Sean had organised down the years. It's a massive act to follow, but we're doing our best, and I really get the feeling this year that we're going in the right direction, maybe for the first time in a few years, as I say. But it's great to have Sean's seal of approval because he set the bar so high. Oh, brilliant.
Lovely shot from Colin.
Great shot by Colin. He's settling in well.
2-2.
Not showing any signs of nervousness. Great composure.
Sail away.
And right on cue, commentator's curse.
2-2.
Yeah, they're just settling though. Robbie's one of those players that's kind of immediately settled because he's so composed.
Sail away.
That said, another commentator's curse.
Yeah.
It's a miss that Robbie doesn't make.
2-2.
Maybe we should just talk about the weather or something and let the handball take care of itself.
Nice return there from Robbie. Perfect pace.
Sail away.
Nice disguised shot there from Robbie. Through Colin a little bit then.
Again, like the last game, first couple of rallies, a lot of side outs. Players
2-2.
finding their feet.
Short. Second serve.
It's a beautiful left hand that Colin has there.
Point.
Brilliant.
He's got great timing, great fluency in his handball. He's
3-2.
must be one of the most improved players in the country in the last couple of years.
Short.
No doubt about it. Tony, a couple of years ago we came here.
Second serve.
Got knocked out, ended up going into the open plate, but really put on an exhibition of handball. And you could tell he was one for the future.
Sail away.
And a great shot by him there.
Yeah, it's that kind of
2-3.
offhand timing that I thought was most impressive by him yesterday, where other players have to put a huge effort into off-pace adjustments. Colin can just swing naturally and still generate power and still do the right thing.
Sail away.
Already you can see a better standard of sort of execution of shots here.
3-2.
Boys seem a bit more relaxed this game than they did maybe in the first.
Sail away.
Right on cue.
Yeah, Robbie's had a couple of errors there now already, which are
2-3.
un-Robbie-like. But Colin will be happy enough with that. I think Colin would be, you know, if you're coming in playing with someone like Robbie, he'd be very conscious to not find himself 3 and 4 and 5 down and be under pressure. So
Yeah.
he's happy enough to be, you know, early stage, well in the game.
Pull it. Sail over. Sail over.
That's something that's
Contact. You bumped on
possible.
them. Doesn't matter.
I think a good
2-3.
call there from Billy. Colin had a chance.
Yeah, it was a good call there, the referee. Undoubtedly.
Nice hook on the serve there from Colin. Made Robbie have to readjust, but Robbie can readjust like that without even blinking.
Oh,
Sail away.
very unlucky call.
He went for it. It was a tough setup to go for. Though.
3-2. Short.
That Robbie serve
Second
style
serve.
is so easy to him. It's great serve, great power, and yet it looks like he's doing it effortlessly.
Point.
Again,
Fair-
two back wall setups that Colin has gone for now.
4-2.
You can't afford to do them against Robbie.
Point. Hold on, sorry. Play that over, my fault, sorry. Hold that a bit quick there. Play it over. I thought his was down there. I realised it was up. Play it over. 4-2.
Unusual one there.
Yeah, a bit of controversy.
Billy
but
thought it was down, then decided it was up, so he had to
Yeah.
readjust the call.
Straight away.
And, I think Colin thought he got it and Robbie didn't, so
2-4.
it looked like he was pretty much there, but it's hard to see.
I thought he did get it. And he's honest enough. I'd say we'd admit
Oh yeah, I
if
would
he
say
didn't get it.
absolutely, yeah. Great shot.
Great
Play
rally.
away.
Plenty of energy from Colin.
4-2.
Lovely serve
It's
from
great
Robbie.
serve. Great
Again,
serve.
5-2.
Perfect, powerful serve with little effort. It's another one.
Straight away.
Yeah, Robbie left a loose one up there for Colin. Colin has no problem putting those away.
2-5.
Oh,
Would have been
Straight away.
spectacular.
it was. Yeah, it's one of them on the hop fly shots, which are
5-2.
very, very difficult to execute. But I think he has that kind of technique where he can do a lot of things that other players can't. His timing is unbelievable with the ball. It is just unbelievable.
Straight away. Two five.
He hasn't really settled yet, though.
Short.
Tight enough call.
That's close.
Short.
Colin just questions it.
Second serve.
It was on the line.
Yeah.
Nice shot from Robbie. Put this away.
Oh, lovely composure by Robbie
Yeah.
up front.
It's
Puts
a
the ball
it's a
away.
good pattern of play. It's fair to say that Colin hasn't started at the
5-2.
same standard he was playing yesterday, because in the first 6-7 points of the game yesterday against Martin, he was absolutely flattening everything he could get his hands on.
Yeah, Robbie brings a different type of game. You know,
Yeah, a lot more.
Martin was
6-2.
kind of suited Colin because it was high intensity, action packed, whereas Robbie's risty,
Yeah.
smooth, moves you around, takes the
He's
ball early.
dictating the middle too
Yep.
here already.
Colin
He
would
had
probably
Robbie in.
prefer a bit more action.
Point.
Yeah,
Robbie's just
yeah, it's really smart
pulling the
play now from
strings.
Robbie, yeah. He's in all of that rally, he barely left the centre of the court.
Yeah.
7 playing 2.
Great serve.
Point.
There's 8-2 in a few minutes, Tony. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's what Robbie does. Like you talk about, all the players are coming up and good talent, but as far
Yeah,
as
playing
natural handballers go, yeah, Robbie is the poster child of natural handball ability.
Point.
Yeah, he's off now. He's on a roll. It's going to be very difficult for
Time
Colin
out.
to get back into this game now. If he's left that lead go up on Robbie, between a standard improving and improving and improving, and
Definitely.
you know, wonderful handballer and a great athlete as well.
And again, she's been a regular at the tournament over the years, so we've kind of seen her progression.
Shot.
Oh, great play by Robbie.
Great
Mike.
shot from Robbie.
Great play.
Robbie is completely dictating the centre of the court here, really showing his experience and pushing Colin around.
10-2.
He's just disarmed Colin, you know, taking that aggression away from him, forcing him
Second serve.
into places where he doesn't really want to be, under the back foot.
And I think, to be fair to Robbie, this is the pattern of his play all weekend, isn't it? He has pretty dealt with any opponent pretty easily, large leads, little effort.
And he always looks like he's got another gear or two, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's just the way he plays, as you
And
say.
if you follow the pattern of that, he's the player in the best form in this tournament.
No, it looks like it. Certainly on this display.
Second serve.
I hear he's transferring to Cork.
You hope. Oh, nice
Right away.
goal.
No, Robbie's based in the naval base in Cork from time to time, so he's doing a lot of training in Mallow now at the moment.
Yes.
Playing some of the Tygo Neal and them there as well,
2-11.
and shows up at the court there for a few games. So it's good to see Robbie down in Cork.
Yeah, I think he got straight off the boat in Cork on Friday and drove up to Drogheda, stayed over, and then came here on Saturday. So he had a bit of a trek to get here after being on the ship for a few weeks.
Yeah, and it must be difficult to train in those kind of environments.
Yeah.
You know, he's has to come off and find courts. And
all things considered, he's having a stormer, having a great tournament. Oh, nice kill by Colin.
This is fluency of timing I'm talking about with Colin. He just has it. He can make these awkward shots look fluent.
Oh, great serve.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful serve.
3-11.
Just saw Robbie a minute ago there looking outside the court at his father and giving a little wink of
second serve.
Approval, so he's obviously feeling good. A few good serves by Colin here.
Absolutely.
Getting himself back into it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Point.
2 great serves from him,
yeah.
You can see
4-11.
just a little jump in him, like that he's just tried to push a little bit harder here. Probably not happy with his start so far, so he's really pushing now to get into the game, not let it go from him.
Point.
That's a point.
Sorry, I had advanced twice before you sort of hit him.
No, I'd agree it's a point.
You would agree with the point?
Yeah, I think Robbie had chose the side, was misdirected, and he wouldn't have got to it. Colin might have been in the way, but the call is that Robbie wouldn't have got to it.
Thank you.
Good recovery there from Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie knows he's in the position now, just 1 or 2 points, and
11-5. Point. Thought that was alright, Colin.
Colin looking for a cover there.
Yeah, well, it was tight enough.
Yeah, he probably had the shot.
Short.
Bit clever by Robbie as well, just playing on the edge.
Second serve.
Lovely shot. These are trademark Robbie McCarthy's shots, just rising the ball and recycling it at his ease. Colin guessed the right side there, but just coming too powerfully for him.
13 playing 5. Straight away.
Fortunate kill there maybe from Colin.
Yeah, he did well to return it, never mind kill it.
5-13.
It's kind of do or die for him to get back into this game.
Yeah.
Short. Second serve.
Great example here of Robbie's efficiency in his movement around the court.
Thank you.
He's covering all of the angles, all in the right position with the minimum of movement around the court.
Yeah, it just looks like he takes 1 or 2 steps across.
Short.
He covers the same ground as somebody who's scattering across or scampering.
Huge efficiency in his movement around the court. Here's a setup for Colin. Good recovery from Robbie. He's back in the rally now. This is another one. Loose shot from Robbie.
Point.
Robbie had the dump shot he was looking for. Just that he was looking for a soft re-kill up front.
7-13.
Didn't come up for him. It was a rally he probably should have won.
Yeah, wee mini revival here from Colin.
Yeah.
But it's hard to see him getting the first game.
Serve. The ball, check it.
It's a good thing he jumped there.
I think Colin's happy enough with that because his serve was very loose.
7-13.
That serve coming around the corner is something that Robbie loves.
Straight away.
Oh, just maybe yesterday those were the shots that he was putting away, Tony.
He was, he was flattening 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 yesterday
13-7.
of those. So, but again, different opponents,
great
more pressure.
serve.
Beautiful
Great
serve
serve.
from Robbie. Unretrievable
14
ace.
game ball 7. Short.
It's a short. So again, like the pattern of the other plays, Robbie has found himself
Serve.
at the closing points of the game with very little expended energy.
Oh, nice.
Straight away. Time out.
Time out by Colin.
Time off from Colin.
14.
Now, the prolonging of this game, even if he doesn't win, is going to suit Colin. He needs to get into it more. So even a couple of points here will suit him. Give him more time on court for the second game. Lovely shot.
Oh, down ball.
Thank you.
Yeah, good call from Robbie.
Point. 8-14.
Colin still feels he's very loose serve.
What a
shot.
return.
What a shot from Robbie.
Perfect.
Colin
Game
anticipating
ball,
the
playing
kill
it.
on the right, and he does a pass down the left. Just perfect pass. Followed by another perfect pass by Colin.
Whoop. Here we go.
Here
We
it
should
goes.
begin now. And it is.
Game.
Very efficient play from Robbie.
First game to Robbie. We hope to have him on the handball circuit pretty soon. Second game starts.
Here, Ricky the doctor.
Ricky's a doctor.
Straight away.
Good start there from Colin. Got Robbie out straight away.
Interesting to see how Colin adjusts or reacts to the first game.
His body language in the first game really just suggested he just wasn't happy with the way he was playing, so he's really want to get into this game now from the start. Here's the setup for him.
Oh,
No.
Straight away.
he
And
just
the-
seems to be going for the kill.
It does, and
You
the
know.
and the difficulty with going into defensive play with Robbie is there are no errors from Robbie's defensive play. He sprays the ball around better than anybody.
Yeah.
So if Colin is to go for this, his A game of attacking and
Needs to
you
be
know,
perfect.
yeah,
Like that.
Straight
yeah.
away.
Great kill.
He needs to be probably more aggressive and force Robbie.
It's too comfortable.
Score.
Robbie's too comfortable at the minute, as you say.
So a short rally for Colin and going for setups.
It looks like he's just going to shoot anything here with drops. Oh, nice.
Lovely shot, yeah.
He adjusted well there.
Again,
to
yeah,
spin.
yeah. Again, that's that ability he has in that
1-0.
adjustment where some players find it very awkward to adjust, and Colin can do it really naturally. There was a fly shot there for him. Here's the setup. Lovely pass. Great recovery from Robbie though. And again, great from Robbie. Yeah.
Poor miss by Colin, but fair play to
miss.
Robbie. He
Robbie,
battled well. He
yeah.
hung in. Brilliant.
Again, covered all the angles, you know, stayed in the rally. Just
kept the
pushed
ball
it
alive.
that extra shot. And got his reward for it.
0-1.
Colin wasn't ready there, just waiting on a score call. That's a play over, yeah.
He put his hand up. 0-1. Point.
Again,
Together at 1.
tight return there, and he went for a kill.
Lovely shot from Robbie. Great pick.
Set off.
He had a chance, Robbie, there. It was very, very tight.
Yeah.
Together at 1.
If
Marginal?
Colin, very marginal, yeah, but it's hard. Those are the hard ones to call. If Colin wasn't standing
Sure.
there, Robbie would have got the ball. So those are the difficult ones to call.
Second serve.
It's very loose now from Colin. Robbie will eat those
Straight
up.
away.
Just eat those up.
Yeah.
So he really hasn't settled yet,
Gathers
and
one.
we're into the second game. But at least he's not letting Robbie get ahead of him too much.
It's a brilliant
Lovely
shot
shot,
by
yeah.
Robbie. Brilliant shot.
So what Robbie's doing there in that shot is he's letting the ball go behind him a bit, and he
Two
can swing with
playing
that
one.
right and put a little bit of natural on it. So not only is he passing down the left, he's also getting a kick on it to put another foot on it.
He's just
So
so
it's-
precise with his
3-1.
shots, and Collins just doesn't have the same precision.
That's a nice
Straight
pass.
away. 1-3.
It's a good serve from Colin and a good kill.
Point.
Nice shot by Collins.
So this is what he needs, I think, is short rallies of effective,
2-3.
aggressive play.
His confidence as well, you know, just 2 or 3 in a row would maybe bring
Lovely
him on a
hook
bit.
on that there.
Oh, again, very
Straight away.
loose.
Yeah.
Very loose. Very disappointed in himself after that shot.
3-2.
His head's down a bit.
Short.
No, the body language, the difference in
Second
body
serve.
language even, Tony, is
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
you
sure.
can just see Colin fundamentally unhappy with how he's playing, and Robbie is cool and you know, just going through the motions here.
Point.
You would say soft point there, but a really good serve from Robbie.
another brilliant serve.
Point.
My God, phenomenal.
So this is the
5-2.
danger now with Robbie. He can be gone.
Short.
And this kind of happened in the first game as well. It was 2-2 for a period, and the next thing, in the blink of an eye, 8-2.
Yeah, and as composed as
Second
Robbie is, when
serve.
he gets these periods of play, you'll see him shorten the pace between the rallies, and he'll blurt out a couple of extra points really quickly.
Point.
And he's just going for it here. Not messing about.
6 playing 2. Point.
Yeah, good stuff from Robbie. Yeah.
Seems to have so much time on the ball, Tony.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. Yeah, yeah. So there's two patterns. Like there's one that Colin isn't happy and he's not playing to the standard he'd like. But that said, he's being completely dictated by an outstanding opponent. So
Straight away.
A great serve by Robbie and a great return by Colin.
yeah, two
2-7.
beautiful shots there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice change of direction there from Robbie.
Point.
It's better.
3-7.
So Colin just hanging in there, really, from what it looks like here. Just trying to hang on to the match, stay in it.
Short.
There's a sense that it's Robbie's going so well, and
Second
he has some
serve.
gears in him.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Maybe a little hook on that one as well from Robbie, just a little twist. Would have handcuffed
He is-
Colin a little bit.
Yeah, he is. He's so risky on the ball, Robbie. Like, you're
7-3.
probably the majority of the shots would have a bit of side on them. It's a nice soft roof there. Brilliant.
Point.
And
Just so
force-
easy for him, you know. Just
Yeah, forces the error from Colin, but it's a soft error from Colin there again.
a couple.
You know, these are the bread and butter stuff you couldn't be doing, and you know,
8 playing 3.
those deep court errors you wouldn't get from Charlie and Diarmid in the last game, I suppose. So
Point.
Robbie's just exhibiting pure class here. So much control.
9-3.
loose serve there from Robbie.
Oh,
Straight
beautiful.
away.
Puts it away. I think Robbie knew it the very minute he hit it.
Back to this game.
Colin again trying
Wild.
that
Wild shot.
that on the hop fly. Not sure about putting himself into the left off those right corner shots when he's got a right hand there.
That's another great shot by
away.
That's a
Robbie.
great shot from Robbie, yeah.
He just has the angles worked out.
Colin tends to leave those balls into the right corner and back in and take him with his left, and like a lot of the time they're a setup if he just moved to the right, because he has that right back wall kill. He seems to do it as a pattern. It's interesting to see that he does it repetitively.
Yeah.
Whether it's a habit or a choice. Loose enough there from Robbie, but he kind of got away with it.
Oh, but a spin.
Straight away.
Robbie was nearly there. If he had dived, he got to it.
Go ahead.
Short change here from Colin. 2 or 3 games in. So
Score is 3, playing 9.
Here we go. Can Colin stage
no
a
into these
miraculous
guys. These
comeback?
guys are in unbelievable shape. It's a good serve, good setup. He plays it away. So he's holding in there, but just about staying in the game.
4-9.
It's hard to see him doing anything.
Short.
He doesn't have the same swagger and energy and precision that he had yesterday.
And it's difficult to do that mid-game to turn it on, but once you're still in there.
And it's a testament to Robbie as well, you know. And that's not good enough. That's not going to do that shot.
No, and the danger here in all of those errors is Robbie will follow them up with 2 or 3 big points.
Yeah. And that'll encourage Robbie as well. Not that he needs encouragement to shoot, but when he knows that the other guy's not on.
It takes a little bit of pressure off that there's an error coming from easy enough shots. Lovely shot from Robbie. Colin really needed to pass him there, you know. Putting it back to Robbie when he's standing in the middle is just not going to work.
No, he's trying to shoot his way out of it instead of think his way out of it. You know, it's not.
10-4.
The shots aren't really good enough to beat Robbie McCarthy. And there you go.
Shot. Yeah,
he's not afraid to shoot now because
Robbie
he knows.
had decided on that shot the very minute it hit the front wall. You can see him lining up. It's one of his favourites. He doesn't even have to go flat. You know, 1 or 2 and a couple of inches up, and he's done all it needs to do.
Straight away.
Aggressive enough from Colin.
Yeah, I think that's what he was doing yesterday, and what he hasn't today. He was cutting off a lot of ball yesterday, really flying a lot of shots.
Short.
More food being delivered up from John the chef. I have to say the kitchen staff in St. Paul's have done a great job this weekend, making sure all the spectators and the players are well fed. Paula, would you like to say a few words about the food and the kitchen staff this weekend in St. Paul's?
Everything's been superb.
Brilliant, Paula. That'll do. I think the spectators have all put on about half a stone each here this weekend with the amount of food's being delivered.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. I think Colin's looking for a contact here.
Was there contact?
Oh yeah, it says contact. It's a replay. Yeah.
Good call by Billy. Another good call.
Yeah. I think Colin had the shot and he clipped off Robbie on a stroke somewhere. So. So Colin is getting some change out of serves, you know. He's getting some loose returns from Robbie, but he's not capitalizing on them. Lovely shot from Robbie. Changes the direction of the predicted shot. Same again.
Just forcing Colin wide and back.
Yeah, so 2 great shots there from Robbie.
See, we've got Ricky
going for what you'd
maybe
say
get
is the
a few
second
words.
option.
Do you want to say a few words?
11-5.
Well, he's not having it. He doesn't have his father's gift of the gab, you know. He'll say it'll not be long coming when he gets older.
12-5. Short.
So again, you'll see when Robbie gets a good serve like that, the pace inside in the service box comes up, takes another 2 seconds out of it, puts pressure on the opponent. It's basically he's saying, I'm going to make another couple of fast points here.
Good pick by Robbie. Nice finish by Colin.
Yeah, lovely
nice
shot from
finish.
Colin. So I think Robbie, you can see a little bit of urgency here. He sees the finish line, he wants to get out.
Yeah. I think Billy will let that one go to see how it would end up, and then it was the right call.
Yeah.
Play over. As always, Billy.
Well done, Billy.
Good man, Billy.
Well done, Billy. Billy.
It has to be the most perfect refereeing display.
Perfect. Oh, what a shot from Colin.
Talking
Yeah.
about perfect, what a fly kill.
6-12.
So still just hanging in there, but just hanging in.
Stay away.
Yeah, these are the shots he was flattening yesterday.
Yeah. He just seemed to
12-6.
50-50
Robbie
between a
is getting
fly
to all
shot.
of them.
Oh, brilliant serve.
Great
Brilliant
serve.
serve.
Point.
Fantastic serve.
Look good to me.
Point.
Yeah, for sure.
Common questions. It
13-6.
look good to everyone.
Another good serve. There's Colin taking that left out of the right again.
Point.
A good shot from Robbie.
Yeah. Cruise control for Robbie here at this stage.
14 match point 6.
Lovely pass.
Straight away.
That's a good shot from.
I suppose
So
he's
what
allowed
it's-
to make one mistake.
So what it's probably showing, without looking at.
Trying to get young Mr. McCann here onto the microphone, but we'll see how it goes.
Nice shot there from Colin.
7-14. Short. Second serve.
Again, Robbie's so good to recycle the play. Gets out of a tough situation and recycles himself back into the rally.
Point.
Oh,
Skips in.
that's a skip, yeah. But it was the shot to go for. He just didn't have to go as flat.
8-14.
Colin trying to show a bit of encouragement with himself there.
Short.
Try and push himself back into it.
Second serve.
To be fair, he's putting in a huge effort to stay in the game, you know, when he knows he's not playing as well as he should.
Straight away.
Just playing for pride at this
Match
stage.
point,
Tony, I think.
28.
I wonder what his fatigue is like too from yesterday. Playing Martin was a tough game.
Always. If you beat Martin Mulcairns, it's going to take a lot out of you.
Yeah.
Well played,
There it
Robbie.
is.
Well done. Well, that sets up the final. That's Charlie Shanks against Robbie McCarthy
At what time?
in about 3 hours' time.